Alright guys, so today we have a 2006 Lexus. It's a gs300 model, and we're gonna be changing the ignition coils today, at least two of them. Now I'm replacing those because I had the check engine light came on. Upon putting the scanner in it, it told me that it was misfiring on cylinder 1 and 6. So that means that the ignition coils 1 and 6 have gone bad. So first thing, let's go ahead and remove this cover here on top of the engine, and that's gonna be a 10mm socket. So let's go ahead and get that removed. Okay, now with the once I got the cover removed, we need to locate where the ignition coils are at. Okay, here's one. So there should be like one on each side. So if there's one here, then there's gotta be one on the other side. But there's one right there, and there's another one there. Okay, and there's another one there in the middle. So in this particular engine, normally it's gonna be number wise, is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we're trying to change 1 and 6. Now I will post in the comments the diagram of the ignition coils. I went and got it online, and it's fairly easy. You can use Google and say ignition coil diagram for Lexus 2006, and you just gotta locate your pulleys. So in this case, the pulleys are in the front, as you can see down there. Okay, so the diagram show where the pulleys are located at, and then it gives you the numbers. Okay, so say if the pulleys were on the side, then the numbers are different. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But in this case, the pulleys are in the front, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anyways, you'll see it on the pictures. Okay, and I've ordered the parts online, and I'll show them right here. Okay, so they're not original Toyota parts, but if you want to get the original parts, you can. Once I go ahead and remove it, I will show you the part number that's on the top, and we can get it like that. Now anyways, to access that, we're gonna have to remove this part right here, which is pretty easy. You just gotta take this right here. As you can see, I grabbed it with my fingers. Just press down here, move it out of the way. Then this is a 10mm socket here, a 10mm socket there, and we'll have another one right here. Okay, and you can use a ratchet, with a socket. I'm gonna use a drill, but whatever works for you. So we're just gonna loosen it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove that, and then we'll have better access to ignition coils. Okay, so I got this part removed, and I'm just gonna show you right quick a few things that you gotta remove. If yours have a side cover, like on this side, go ahead and remove it. I mean, if you're mechanically inclined a little bit, just pop these things up right here. You can use a screwdriver, or we have the tool that actually is meant for that. They'll come right off. Then just go ahead and you see these clips right here. Okay, those pop up just by pressing a little bit on them. All right, look. And then once you loosen these clamps here, you can pick this up, remove this end, and then pull this back. Okay, now you'll have to remove this one bolt here. You just do it with a Phillips screwdriver, and it'll come loose. Okay, and now that you have this out of the way, now look, here you go. 1, 2, and 3. You should have 3 on this side, and then we're gonna have 3 on the other side that we're gonna have to get to. Okay, which are right here. Look, 1 here, 2 here, and 3 right there. Okay, so those are my ignition coils. So now to remove them, that looks like a 10mm. So what you want to do is unplug this part here first. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and remove this 10mm there, and that should pop right up. Okay, so to remove this thing here, just push this back and then pull up, and that comes right off. Okay, all right, so let's just move it out of the way as you can. And then we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use my drill for this. And you can use a ratchet, doesn't matter. All right. Just gonna go ahead and remove that. Now don't lose your bolts, okay? Now let's see. Okay, that should come right up. And there we go. Okay. So I mean, doesn't look like nothing's wrong with it, but that's what the scanner says. So we're gonna replace them. Now there's your Toyota part number. If you want to get the same part number, there it is. And I'll probably just post a picture of it as well on the comments, just for reference. Here's the new part that I got online. They only go for like $18. So we're gonna go ahead and push that in just the same way that we'll remove that other one. Go ahead and line up your bolt. Now you want to start this by hand, because you don't want to just put it in there and then, if you're using a drill, you know, and then you hit it with the drill and you'll strip it or something. So start it by hand. Once it's in place, then you can tighten it. There we go, that's plenty. Boom, there we go. That's it. Okay. And now, as far as I know, you don't have to replace all of them. When one of them goes bad, I mean, 2 of them are bad, so we're just gonna replace those 2. Okay. All right. Now just make sure that everything, the way you took it off, you know, put it back the same way. I mean, you want to make sure that when you put this back in, that you tighten it well here and here and here. Okay. You don't want any air leaking. If you get some air leaks there, you're gonna get probably some suction, which is gonna make the car vibrate. So anyways, just be careful. So we're gonna go ahead and remove the other one, which, I mean, I don't think I'm gonna have to show you in the video. It's the same process. It's just a matter of getting to it. So it's right here. So it looks like we just gotta pull this back, remove the bolt that's right there, and remove that. So anyways, I hope this helped. Let me tell you the symptoms that the car was having. And when I would crank it, it would vibrate like it was losing power, like the RPMs wouldn't stay up. Okay, I wish I would have showed you the codes. I erased them before I did all this by mistake. I wanted to have them on the video, I didn't. Well, you know, so that was my mistake. Anyways, so that's how you replace an ignition coil. And again, this is a 2006 Lexus gs300. I hope this helped. If it did, you know, like the video, share it, and if you like, you can subscribe. All right, till next time.